Hello, I'm going to talk through the assignment for paper 2 in this video. So our purpose in paper 2 is to analyze an issue in your field. By analyze, I mean look at, describe, kind of take apart. You don't have to have a position on this controversy. You're just analyzing it and thinking about here's like how it is, here's what there is to see. You will consider how people's values have created this controversy or maybe prevented controversy, but think about how the values of the people involved have intersect with or affect the controversy. And you're also going to talk a little bit about who has power in your field and how they use the power. A controversy can't exist in a significant way unless people with power and multiple people with power have disagreements about it, right? If people in power all agree and people without any power at all are mad, like it's not even really a controversy. So just thinking through those issues about who has power in your field. Okay, it needs to be 5 to 6 pages. The papers get a little longer as we go along. This one has to be a full 5 pages and can go on to 6 pages. And you need to have at least 5 sources in this one. 5 pages, 5 sources. 3 of them have to be from peer-reviewed journals. You may already have those sources loaded up and ready to go. So 3 of them have to be peer-reviewed journals. All 5 of them could be, but only 3 of them have to be peer-reviewed journals. As I said, looking at this controversy, you're not going to take a position. You don't have to say we should invest more in solar energy, or we should stop testing kindergartners, or you are just talking about the parts of the controversy, like what people on different sides think about it, how it seems to work, like some maybe of the story of the controversy, how did it get going, how has it kind of been discussion moved here, moved there. And you get to keep an open mind through this whole thing and proceed. Our goal here is to proceed with as open a mind as possible, especially because you're a beginner and new to your field. So I think frequently, naturally, people with more experience end up having more bias. And sometimes that bias is based on like experiences that are valuable. But you are new, so you can keep an open mind. I listed on the assignment sheet the values that we have worked with. You're free to define other ones if you want, but I feel like this list was pretty comprehensive. So you need some discussion about, okay, this has been a real issue in the Oscar nominations and in the world of film. Fame is an important part of getting people to go to the movies, having someone famous in it. So the value of fame affects who gets nominated for Oscars, for example. And when you're talking about power, I'll use my Oscars example again, I guess, right? The Academy Awards committee, whoever those people are, like they have big power here. Also, important directors have a lot of power. So someone like Spike Lee, even though he may be frustrated with what's happening with the Academy Awards, he also has a pretty big platform because he's a big deal director. Famous actors also do have a lot of power in that world. You could think about legal and political issues. In our example about solar energy, right? There's legal issues about how power grids are constructed and legal issues about who's allowed to sell power and how they're allowed to sell it. Certainly the political issues will be a part of almost everything, one way or another. And again, you're going to analyze this, not tell us what your opinion is, but talk about who benefits from the status quo, who would benefit from changes, how are politicians or party politics involved in the controversy, how the values of the field are playing out, Another example here, like in medicine, the value of, I'm going to find it, hang on, the value of, let's just say health in, in that field, can contradict with the value of service or helping, because like you want people to continue to live with, and have their health, but you also want to give them choices so that they get to decide what their care is. So that's a way that values in medicine can be in conflict. This paper I have made some changes to since last time I taught it. So that means I'm really expecting like a lot of questions about how it's going to go down, which is great. That will help me also to clarify what I'm asking for. But hopefully this gives you some idea where we are headed with paper 2.